My lawyer called me at work and said, "Your wife just told police you beat her unconscious last night. There's a warrant out for you. Do not go home." I asked him what he was talking about. I'd spent the night in a hotel 400 miles away for a conference. 300 people had watched me give a keynote. At 8 p.m. he said there was an emergency protective order, and I needed to surrender before officers showed up at my office. I drove to the station and saw Dana in the waiting area, an ice pack pressed to her cheekbone, a bruise blooming purple under her eye, surrounded by officers handing her water. The second she saw me, she flinched and cried, "That's him, that's the man who did this to me." Every head in the room turned and looked at me like I was garbage. I handed a detective a hospital report, photos of the bruising, a note about a possible fractured orbital bone. If they believed her, I'd lose my kids, my house, maybe my freedom. But something was wrong. The report was timestamped 9:40. The night before at 9:40, I was signing books in a hotel lobby in another state. Why would she pick a time? I could prove I wasn't even in the same time zone. The judge granted the emergency order anyway. As Dana walked past me, she leaned in and whispered, "Should have agreed to sell the house when I asked nicely that night." I sat in a cheap motel scrolling through videos of my son yelling, "Dad, watch this," off the diving board. And until my eyes burned, I couldn't stop thinking about that timestamp. The next morning, my boss shut his office door and wouldn't meet my eyes. We can't have someone facing an assault warrant in front of clients. Just like that, I was suspended. Then my sister called, her voice shaking. "How could you? I saw the pictures of her face." "Don't call me again." I tried to tell her about the conference, the hundreds of witnesses, the live stream, but she'd already hung up. Everyone believed Aina, no job, no family, no kids. I refused to let her win. I hired a real defense attorney and laid it all out. Hotel keycard logs, the recording of my keynote, the time-stamped photos from the event. "This doesn't add up," I said. Look in.